Hey, everybody. Happy September 6th. I'm here with your evening update, and we're going to jump right in. I want to bring in first warning meteorologist Winnique Martinez, who is tracking the heat, the humidity, and now the potential for storms tomorrow.
Yeah, Rachel, another hot one today. It's still 88 degrees right now on our CDP-HP first warning cam in Albany. So 10 degrees higher than what our average temperature is for this time of year. We actually broke a record today. We hit 92 degrees, which beat that previous record of 91 set in 1983. So another warm one. And with that, we're expecting warmer conditions tomorrow. The heat advisory in effect until 7 p.m. for all of the areas highlighted in orange. So if you are out and about tomorrow, be sure to take those necessary precautions with that heat and stay hydrated. If we look at tomorrow, temperatures will stay warm, but we also have that chance of showers and storms that will develop into the afternoon. So as Rachel mentioned, we are tracking that chance of stronger storms throughout the day. And with that, we have issued an alert day in effect for tomorrow afternoon through evening. So we are expecting possible gusty conditions, small hail, and locally heavy rain. Tonight, temperatures will still be warm in the lower 70s, mostly clear, and another muggy night is on tap with possible patchy fog developing. Tomorrow, high temperatures will reach the lower 90s, and another hazy, hot, and humid day is on tap with that chance of showers and storms later in the day. That chance for showers and storms will linger into next week, and we'll see that dry stretch emerge slightly on Tuesday, and then that chance of showers and storms reemerges back on Wednesday.
All right, lots to talk about. Thank you so much, Winnique. We have a lot of stories to cover here as well on the news side of thing. And first, News Channel 13 has obtained new documents today that show what police say led to a deadly shooting. This was in Cohoes. The indictment just unsealed says 2 more people have been arrested. That means a total of 3 people are facing charges in the first homicide in Cohoes this year. The document from the Albany County Clerk's Office shows Nalik Seeley is the second person charged with second-degree murder in this case, along with several other charges as well. The district attorney's office says News Channel 13 the district tells News Channel 13 Seeley was arraigned around 2:30 this afternoon. Seeley's name was previously sealed in an indictment from last month, but now we know he's the second person charged with murder in the Cohoes homicide that killed 27-year-old Sheer Leggett in August. The other suspect charged is Dante Mitchell, and we previously reported his arraignment last month where he pleaded not guilty to second-degree murder. News Channel 13 also learning a third person was charged in this case. Tion Baker pleaded guilty to the charge of criminal possession of a weapon, and we're learning more about what happened the night of that deadly shooting on August 11th. For more on this case, we'll have the very latest coming up live at 9 o'clock on My 4. Also, first on 13, an arrest warrant has been issued for an Albany man who police say has been recording and posting videos of young women. News Channel 13 has confirmed that Saratoga Springs police plan to pick up Charles Chuck Ross and charge him with stalking in the 4th degree. Sources tell us police have already impounded his car, saying that it was used in the commission of stalking. Several women have come forward recently to say they have themselves been in the videos, some of which were shot years ago when they were underage. Sources telling News Channel 13 that the stalking charge is related to Ross's alleged recent following of a woman in Saratoga Springs. In 2018, Ross was operating a Mr. Dingling ice cream truck when he was arrested and accused of following and taking pictures of a 12 and 13-year-old girl while he was driving that truck. We also know that a $432 million contract to provide shelter services for migrants has been rejected. That's by the New York City Comptroller. Docgo is the company helping migrants with job placement, skills training, and ESL courses across the state. The comptroller noted problems with the deal, as well as concerns raised on the news about the company's activities. Since the start of last year, the Comptroller's Bureau has only returned 0.2% of all contracts submitted by city agencies. Now he's asking the state to reconsider whether Docgo is the appropriate choice. Also want to bring in News Channel 13's Roger Weiland, who is reporting live from Hawaii right now. And Roger, did you get the assignment of the day or what?
I think so, Rachel. Yeah. I mean, I've never been to Hawaii, and this trip, I've been doing play-by-play for Albany for 31 years now, and this trip was actually put on the schedule in 2015. So, yeah, I was not going to miss my maybe my first and last trip to Hawaii, but it's been quite the adventure so far. The travel is quite interesting.
I mean, it was a long plane ride. How are the players adjusting to that?
Pretty good. I mean, it was very long. So Tuesday morning, we left.
Oh, we might have lost Roger here. Looks like he froze up for us. Well, if we get Roger back, we'll be sure
There
to
we
talk.
go.
Oh, there he is. All right, Roger,
There we
continue
go.
for a second.
So it was a bus trip from Albany to JFK at 4 a.m. in the morning on Tuesday. And then from there, it was a 10.5-hour flight. It's direct to Hawaii, landed yesterday, and then just trying to get the players acclimated to the time change, because it's 6 hours the other way. Time change is a big deal. And so they stayed up last night till about 10. They did go to the ocean. They went in the Pacific Ocean yesterday, got a little swim. And then here we are Wednesday. They just finished up a practice and onward with the rest of the day.
That's incredible. So talk about, they have some extracurricular activities that they plan. We saw them going into the ocean earlier today on News Channel 13 Live at 5. And you have some, I think, mountain climbing coming up,
Well,
right?
it was supposed to be, yes, there was going to be that today. However, a little change in plan because it's hot here. It's really hot. And I think the coaching staff decided it was too hot to try to put these guys through a mountain climb. So they will get a tour of Pearl Harbor tomorrow. That'll be the big thing on the schedule tomorrow, outside of another practice and then gearing up for the game on Saturday. And then the other big story out of here, Rachel, not big story, but unfortunate story, is their head coach, Greg Gattuso, is not feeling well. Wasn't feeling well over the weekend and did not make the trip. He wasn't there Monday morning. The players were concerned. He's doing fine. He's feeling better. He was just under the weather and did not make the trip. So no Greg Gattuso, the head coach. Jared Ambrose, who's the offensive coordinator for Albany, will be the acting head coach on Saturday.
That's such a bummer. Do you think that will impact how the team plays?
I don't think so. I mean, the game plan is kind of already in place by Greg Gattuso, and the coaching staff here does a great job. Jared Ambrose is the offensive coordinator. He's been here for a couple of years. The players really respect him. So I think this coaching staff will be up to the task without Greg Gattuso. They all miss Greg. They all want him here. It's very unfortunate, but they will move on. And I think with a strong game plan that they have in place, they can go out and beat Hawaii on Saturday.
Sure. With going back to that mountain climb here, were you going to partake, Raj? I know heights is not your thing.
You know what? I was almost going to do that, and I still may. There are still people, not players, that want to go and do the mountain climb today, but I'm probably going to say no. Rach, you know me well, that heights is not my thing. So I did defer to my wife, Kelly, and she said, I just read up on the mountain climb, 1.6 miles up, and it's not awful, but for you, I would probably not do it.
We did see you in the ocean. You got to partake in that. Your story, you were in the ocean. Your pants were wet.
Yeah, they were wet. I think they wanted to throw me completely in the ocean, but I backed off of that. But yeah, they loved it. The Pacific Ocean last night, it was warm, the waves were high, and the players got in there and they felt great about it. And we have tomorrow and Friday yet to go. So I will get back to the beach and get back in the ocean.
Absolutely. Well, if the players do throw you in, have someone take video, because that would be fantastic.
I'm sure that they will be rolling and recording if they do that.
Yes. All right, Roger. Thank you so much. Looking forward to hearing more stories from you from Hawaii.
Thank you, Rachel.
Have a good one. So we have a lot to cover here tonight. You just heard from Roger from Hawaii talking about the Albany football team. We also have several top stories that we are following. We are watching the heat. We're watching the storms. Thursday is a first warning alert day. We have that shooting in Cohoes. The indictment was unsealed. And then the Docgo contract was denied. Another big story, a follow-up on all of the things that have been happening with Docgo and the migrants that have moved to New York, but also to the capital region. Coming up on News Channel 13 Live at 9 and 11, additional headlines and the forecast, what that could mean for your day tomorrow. We'll see you then.